Yeah, so if you're using a tree anchor, you obviously want to make sure that the tree is sturdy. And it's common to use two anchor points. I mean, this is really the same tree,
Right.
but I'm just gonna.
There's one in the back if they can.
Yeah, but that one's. Oh, that one over
Yeah,
there actually
that
might be
one,
good. I think that's actually a great idea. So I'm going to use this over here because it's quite a good diameter. And then I'm also going to use that tree over there. They're a decent distance back from the cliff, so I don't need to worry about like them uprooting soil and falling over the cliff.
Right.
Ideally, you want them to be 6 inches in diameter, you know, but this is fine, and that's definitely good, and they feel solid. This portion is dead, so I wouldn't, you know, tie it directly around this one.
Right.
You
but
wouldn't just
this
do it around
portion
the
of
first
trunk.
one?
What's that?
You wouldn't just do it around the one?
This one?
Yeah. Because if the other one falls off,
Yeah.
it's going to slack.
True. That would introduce a shock to the system. But like this part is just a nice diameter.
Okay.
And the direction of the force is more downwards
Yeah.
than like upwards, pulling around and up this. Like for this to fall over, you would need to put a force that way.
Yeah.
But here the force is coming this way, so it's fine. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to tie a bow line, which I hope I remember how to do. Let's see. Go. You know how to tie a bow line.
Yeah, I know how to tie a bow
So
line.
you'll remind me doing it. Actually, no, that's not quite right. You want to do it actually?
Yeah. There you go. See how we go.
So this is basically the only time I use the bow line is with my rope anchors. Right. Are we sure that's it? Yes, that looks right, yeah. Okay, terrific. Now, so a good next step, actually, I'm going to throw on
You can pause it open.
If you're going to be approaching the edge of a cliff, it's really good to do it on a line so that you don't go tumbling backwards.
Okay.
So just to assist me in positioning the anchor over the edge of the cliff, what I'm going to do is throw on my harness, use this as like a static line, and just press it onto this.
Okay.
That way I won't kill myself if I slip on the cliff edge.
Where's your bag?
Down there.
You both know how to tie a prusik, yes?
I do. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, there's
Yeah.
a couple of ways of doing it. I'm going to do a French prusik, which is you just wrap around a bunch of times like this, and then you flip. Or you could also put this loop through this loop. Either way.
Okay.
And then we just see if it actually doesn't hold that well. I'm going to do a tighter prusik then.
I mean, I remember the one that we learned on Baker.
Yeah, it's a tighter one.
Okay.
So the other way of doing it
All right, let's wrap it from inside.
is you wrap it through itself.
Ah.
So like 1, 2, and 3 wraps. That's nice and neat. Okay, let's see if that bites. Yeah, that bites much better now.
Good.
So if I were to slip, it would hold me,
Right.
but I could slide it easily. Where are those two carabiners? Oh, can you pass me those? Two opposite and opposed locking carabiners.
Okay.
Actually, I have a triple action one over there. Would you mind grabbing it?
You want me to look in?
I'm going to approach the edge of where I want to drop the, what can I call it? Right here. Okay. drop it over the edge. You basically want the master point you're creating to hang just over the edge because you don't want your dynamic rope running over a sharp edge.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
then, you know, with friction
You'll-
and it's
you get
sliding,
worn
it'll
out.
cut.
Yeah.
So you want the static rope to be hanging over the edge.
Okay.
Really, it's ideal if you could even find a way of padding this,
Hmm.
but I think it should be fine. So yeah, I'm eyeballing where I want to create this master point, basically through here, and hopefully that'll be a good line to climb. And I think what I'm going to do is tie a overhand figure eight like this, okay, and then I'm actually going to tie another one. This is like super redundant and kind of overkill. One is honestly fine, but I don't know,
Right.
it's just how I learned to do it.
Better overkill than kill. So.
Yeah. So both chuck these figure eights. Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Looks pretty solid.
And now I'm going to put the carabiners in. Okay. And now again, I want them to be opposite and opposed. So this actually right now is not opposite and opposed. They should make an X shape when you open the gates. So that would not be opposite and opposed. So let me try to fix that. Let's see how that. What am I doing? Stop it. This is not rocket science. There we go. They make an X shape, right? The gates make an X shape when I open them. Okay, so that's opposite and opposed. Now, to help with the equalization, right? Because I want, you know, the weight to be equally distributed to both trees. It's actually helpful if before I tie it off to the second tree, I thread the rope, the climbing rope through here and drop this down, and then the weight will help me get the correct equalization. So could you pass me the climbing rope, please? The green one. Your climbing rope is super important to keep it free of kinks, and so really anytime you're dealing with the rope, if you just drop it on the floor, it's going to get all tangled. So
Okay.
you want to do what's called flaking the rope, which is basically neatly coiling it into a pile. So I'm going to find one end. If I can, somewhere there.
Yeah, they're like in the back.
Ah, I see. So here's one end. Okay. And I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to basically, this is called flaking it, just neatly starting from one end and making a pile, and that helps ensure that there's no...
Do you need one of us to
kinks.
hold the other end? Or?
Yeah, just in case to stop it falling off the cliff edge, if you could find the other end, should be yellow tip. Yeah, so just keep it, you don't need to hold the whole bundle, just hold that end right there, it's perfect. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Now I'm looking for the middle, which on this rope, here it is. So this is the middle of the rope.
Does that come that color, or you marked that?
Yes, it comes that color. Some
Okay, cool.
ropes you need to mark. What do I want to do over here? This can go. So I'm going to thread the middle through here. In, and okay, I'm going to make sure that these are locked. Super important. Okay. Now, hang on a second. I actually want to find this end again. Okay. I'm going to tie knots in both ends of the rope, and that closes the system so that it's impossible for someone to slide off the end of the rope.
Okay.
And the easiest way to do that is just a barrel knot. So you just sort of wrap it around your open hand a couple of times and then thread through
Tuck it
like
through.
that.
Okay.
And it just creates a knot so that the belay device won't.
Do you want me to do this then?
Yeah, please. Make a separate pile. See, this is what you wanna like get rid of.
Mm.
Somehow get out of here. Okay. The advantage is obviously it's lighter, and I intended this to be very versatile, so also for alpine
Okay.
routes where you're carrying it a very long way.
So 9.2 millimeters is like
Yeah,
a standard size
Oh,
rope? Or?
shoot. What happened? Oh, I went too far.
That's it back.